What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cigars and Whiskey for our next review. Today's review, we're going to be going over a cigar that's been around for a little while. As far as I can guess, I'm guessing 2008. So yeah, it's kind of an older cigar, but it's not one I've reviewed. And I know it's a brand that a lot of people do smoke, and that is the Perdomo. And this is the Habano Gordo Maduro. It's actually a Maduro. It is a Habano Maduro. But the Gordo is a 6x60, and as you can see, it is a dark and oily, toothy wrapper cigar. It is a it's all Nicaraguan, so they call it a Nicaraguan Puro. For those who don't know, that means the binder, the filler, and the wrap are all from Nicaragua. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and cut up this and be back with the pre-draw of the Perdomo Gordo. Alright, everybody, welcome back to our pre-draw of our cigar review, the Perdomo Habano Maduro Gordo. Now, there is a question I want to answer real quick. I get a lot of folks who say, well, how much do you cut off the top? And I know I try to tell you guys throughout different videos how to do that. Best rule of thumb, easiest for me, if you own a straight cutter, as this one is, the best thing to do is lay it on the table, open it, sit the cigar in, and then when you keep it on the table and when you clip it, it takes just enough off that's just perfect, and it won't mess up your cigar. Now, sounds so easily, it is easy, but that's a trick I've learned from a lot of cigar smokers, so that's how you get the perfect cut. Sometimes people cut them too much and then they unravel. For those who first time watching a cigar review, that's what we're referring to. Let's go ahead and go into the pre-draw. Getting a great draw on the cigar. First initial is like a dark, unsweetened cocoa. I'm getting a little bit, maybe of a hazelnut, not too predominant, but mainly because it's a Maduro and it is Nicaraguan. I'm getting that chocolate, and then I'm getting like an earthy profile, like a sweet hay or a dark. I shouldn't say dark, but like an earthy profile. Alright, enough of that crap. Let's go ahead and get into the first third. I'll be right back with that first third. Alright, everybody, as we're smoking our first third, getting lots of smoke, as you can tell. That's the one thing I do like about this cigar, is I like the draw on it. It seems real firm, but it is slightly spongy, so you get that really good draw. And I'm one I like lots of smoke so I can get a lot of the profile and flavor. We're starting to get that cocoa again. I am getting, for those who smoke Nicaraguan cigars, they know that they have a tendency to have this black pepper profile. I am getting that little bit on the lips and the front of the palate. Almost a little bit that it tingles the lips just a tad. But again, this is my first cigar of the day. But I'm trying to do this review early in the morning because we are in Arizona and the time is changing. It's been a pretty decent May so far. Now we're in June. Usually it's 118, 121 by this time, and usually by this time in the morning at 8 o'clock, it's already in the high 90s. So I'm trying to enjoy all this as I can. And that has nothing to do with the review, so I might cut this out. Who knows? I'll see you later. There's a rich and dense profile once you release the smoke off this first third. And because you get such a smoke amount, you're going to notice a deep profile that lingers on the palate. With that said, though, that's the first third. We'll be back with the second third right after this. Hang tight. I'll be back. Alright, everybody, welcome back for the second third review of the Perdomo Habano Maduro Gordo size. Now in the second third, we're not getting as much pepper as we did initially in the first third. The one thing I do want to let you know, it does burn pretty well. It's not razor sharp, as you can see. The ash is it's not very white. You can see here it's pretty good, but it is ashy. So you get a little bit of it, it just falls off. So be careful of that if you're smoking somewhere where you're either driving or, whatever. Now it is a medium to a full strength cigar, and it is building to that full strength. There is a creamy texture when you smoke it, like almost like a butter profile on the palate. That's just my opinion. You may not get that, but again, that's the thing with cigars. Everybody's palate's different. Everybody gets a different experience. A lot of times I suggest to people who are new to cigars or don't know if they're supposed to taste a certain way, have a cigar, the same cigar with someone that you know that has been smoking a while, or if they're brand new too. If you start noticing similarities, then you're probably pretty close to what the cigar actually tastes like. And the more you smoke, the more you can start developing your taste buds to pick out those different profiles. As you'll hear people give different, even in my own videos, you'll hear me talk about sweet hay or hazelnut or dried fruit or raisin or chocolate, and you're going, what? You'll start to develop that. And then if you do retrohale, for those who don't know how to do that, it's not a big deal. It does sting a lot, so when you're retrohaling, letting the smoke not out your mouth but through your nasal cavity, it does add different profiles. So if you like the retrohale, then more power to you. A lot of people don't do it because they don't know how to do it, and if they do it, they said it's uncomfortable. Totally up to you. Again, everybody's cigar experience is their own. Yeah, smoke what you like what you smoke. As the famous words of my one of my cigar friends who has a shop, he always says that. Definitely, you may like certain cigars. The whole purpose of my videos is to give you ideas of cigars you may have not had, profiles that you might be used to on other cigars, and bringing you to try other cigars. There's just so many cigars out there. It's like anything. Wines, scotches, bourbons, vodkas, beer, anything. There's so much out there, but to try them all and then get a little brave and try this cigar with this drink or this drink, and so the combination is still interesting and is keeping your attention that it is a Maduro, but it is a Habano type of wrapper. So we'll just keep puffing through it. Again, this is the Perdomo Habano Maduro Gordo. I'll be right back. Alright everybody, back for our final third of our review of the Perdomo Habano Maduro. In the final third, nothing's really changed that much. Still getting the creaminess from the smoke, still getting that well balanced. I would say it's probably a medium to full. It's not really went over that, at least for me. But all in all, definitely suggest a cigar to try. All the Perdomo cigars that I've had so far, I've never had one that I don't like. I may not care for it as much as other ones, but they have great quality to them, and I do suggest if you haven't ever had a Perdomo that you try any of them. But this one, if you like Maduros, I suggest you try it. You'll definitely like it. But with that said, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, smash that like button, also hit subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Cigars and Whiskey. Have a great day, have a great smoke, and I will see you next time.